Just wanted to do a quick review of the PRX Pro folding squat rack. Uh, just want to make a video because I've only seen reviews from big YouTube channels reviewing it, and I don't know, it's hard to trust them. And PRX themselves makes videos, but I think it's helpful to get a video from like just a average, you know, no name person. But yeah, I bought this PRX Pro floating squat rack. I got the multi-grip pull-up bar. It costs a little extra, but I think it's great because you can have like different grips onto it for when you're doing your pull-ups. Just good for variety. But as for the squat rack, I like it. It doesn't move at all. It's solid if you go back and forth. Side to side, there could be some play, but forward and backward, there isn't much play, which makes sense. You will likely never go side to side when using this thing, just because of like when you squat and stuff, it doesn't require that. You're just gonna rack it, go forward, and then that's it. So yeah, it's pretty solid. I was able to build this by myself. It took like 2, maybe 3 hours. I think what mostly took most of my time was I had it all mounted. I don't know if you can see, but I got a bunch of holes here. That's because I had it set up and then I realized that it is too close to my shelf here, so I would not be able to do any I would not be able to do like overhead presses or standing presses or anything like that. So I had to take it all down and then measure it back out and then set everything back up. But it's the manual says that it requires 2 people, but you can definitely do it by yourself. I think the hardest part would be the uprights here. In the steps, it wants you to lay both uprights down, mount the pull-up bar to it, and then you have to lift it up, have it stand straight up, and then you have to connect it to the wall here. That is the hardest part because these are not light. They're not super heavy, but they're not light. So I think if you're strong enough, you could definitely do it with one person. If you don't have any friends or anyone living with you, maybe ask a neighbor or just, I don't know, tough it out. I was able to do it with just myself and a ladder. So once you get one side going, it kind of like stands up and then you can get the other side going. So not too bad. The instructions also say that you should have a plumb bob, which is like a little string with a weight attached to it that tells you if you're perfectly like lined up. I didn't have that. I went to Home Depot and I bought this level. I think this was like $20, but you'll kind of need it because in the instructions you need to level this up, and these need to be like a certain distance apart from each other. You'll need a tape measure as well, but yeah, you need to make sure it's perfectly level. If it is not level, then it's just not going to sit right, and then you'll probably have to do it all over again. So it's best to take your time, make sure everything's like leveled perfectly, and then you should be good to go. The key is just patience. So I used this, and also had this laser level. It's covered in foam because I tried to spray some insulation on my walls, but I just use this. I put it on my jack here because it's magnetic. Turn it on, and then I just adjusted it to get it level. And then I just set it, and then I was able to like just screw everything in. So not too bad. I think a plumb bob might be very helpful for the up and down, and then you can just use a level for left and right. So not too bad. I also bought these weights. from PRX from their website. Not too bad. I wanted the 55s, 45s, 35s, the reds, and then I got the 25s, and then I just got these incremental weights from Rogue. I think PRX just didn't have what I wanted exactly. I wanted these in the specific colors and everything. I bought a little too many 1.25s by accident, so now I only use two, so the rest are kind of just like sitting here, kind of a waste of money, but it was whatever. I did it to myself. I should have paid attention. But yeah, I must say it also comes with this. So if you look here, once you raise this up, you can like lock it in to one of the holes here, and then that ensures that it doesn't move whenever it's folded up into the wall. It doesn't move anyway, but I like to just have this just in case. There's no chance of earthquakes here in Colorado, but yeah, you never know. It's just safe. Plus, it's free. It comes with it, so not too bad. The J cups also come with it, so you don't have to buy any new ones. And I think that's it. Everything else was like extra. Obviously this comes with it, but this for the landmine, it costs extra. I'm just gonna leave it mounted there. The weight storage, that all costs extra. I bought these safeties. They also cost extra. They have a good amount of weight to them. They also come with you can also buy a mount to put on the wall separately. I just haven't had time to find a spot to put them because I'm, spraying insulation and stuff. But later I'll mount them to one of these walls to get them out of the way. But yeah, as for now, it's just not too bad. I must say, when you're raising this to fold it up on the wall, the videos from PRX and like the other big YouTubers, they make it look like super easy. It's not as smooth and easy as it sounds, I guess. Like you definitely need two hands and you definitely need to put like some force into it. Like it's not super easy. Yeah, it's not gonna just set itself up. You have to like actually use two hands, one hand on that upright, the other hand on that one, and actually like push it up. It's not a super easy process. It's quick and everything. It's just like it requires like a lot more effort than you think. But I don't think it's too bad. I can get it up and down like fairly easily. But just something to keep in mind. I also bought. I think this is the. They have three sizes for these squat racks. I think I bought the 89 foot one or 89 inch one. So definitely measure out your space when it's fully folded up. Like my ceiling is like 13 feet high or something in this garage. But yeah, make sure you like measure it. They have measurements on their website to tell you like how much room you'll need for clearance when it's folded up. So definitely pay attention to that. Measure once, maybe measure twice. But I like it. I'm 5'10", and like when I'm reaching for the pull-up bar, like I'm just barely on I'm like not entirely on my tippy toes. I have to get on my tippy toes to like reach it, but it's not too bad, which is perfect for me because when I get back down, it's not a lot of force shooting up to my knees and ankles. So it's really easy to get up and down at my height at 5'10". Also, before you set this up, it's gonna want you to measure from the floor all the way up to like a certain amount of inches, I think, to measure a mirror. I would say, as you can see, I have these horse stall mats here. I put these horse stall mats down and then I measured. You need to measure on whatever surface you plan on using. So if you plan on making a deadlift platform or something, I'd say build that first and then set it down and then measure from the floor, the platform all the way up to wherever you're trying to, wherever the instructions say. I can't remember like how high up it needs to be, but yeah, just do that. I'm going to take out these horse stall mats and then build a deadlift platform because my garage is sloped, just like most garages in America. So I need to make a wedged deadlift platform, and then so it's going to be higher. So I'm going to have to take all this down, put the deadlift platform down, and then measure all the way up, and then like pretty much do this entire process for the third and hopefully final time. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, just make sure everything's good to go before you start assembling. It's not hard, like I said. It's a little long, but that's because you need to make sure that it is precise. But yeah, I think that's about it. I spent a lot of money on this, but I think it's a good purchase. It looks like it's going to last me a long time. And the way I see it, you know, I spent all this money, so now it's going to force me to come out to this garage and work out in here. So, but all right, yep, that's my review. See ya.